Alright, we're back again with more State of Decay 2. Thank you all once again for joining me here. We are at nighttime, I guess. So first thing I'm going to talk about actually with this is like Undead Labs came out and said they're going to be done supporting this game. There's going to be like one more update, I think, and then that's it. And I got to say, I'm completely fine with that because they've given us so much over the years. I mean, I want to thank Undead Labs for continuing to support this game for, you know, the 6 years plus that it's been out. Has helped keep this series going just as much as you guys have by just watching and being interested in it. So I'd rather them, put all their time, put all their cards into the third game now. Make the third game as good as possible. You know, make it blow this game out of the water in terms of what it can accomplish, and you know, get that out probably, I wouldn't say next year, maybe the year after, guys. I think we're looking at 2026 maybe, but we'll see. But yeah, we're not gonna get any more content really with this, and again, I'm fine. They've given us so much stuff. Doesn't mean I'm gonna stop playing the game. It just means that there's gonna be nothing to look forward to, you know, talk about with updates and stuff like that. But the fact that we've lived this game's entire life and we still are wanting more is just incredible, really. So, well done, Undead Labs. Well done for making a gaming classic here that we can still play for as long as we damn well please. And get an episode in here before Zeroween, because we know we'll get a couple episodes of this during Zeroween. I'm gonna go take care of this problem right here. Hopefully. Let's go, Judy. Whoa. We might move today, actually. I'm thinking of just moving, maybe switching maps, just to freshen it up a little bit. I feel like we've been here for a while now, but I'm like, I just need a change. If not this episode, then one very soon. So we'll see how it goes. What's going on there? Just to freshen it up a bit. Dude, damn, all these zombies coming in after Judy here. Oh, she doesn't have the quick sneak. There we go. Oop. Well, the bloater's down now. Just got a screamer in there. Takes care of you. Oh, really? Alright, where's that screamer at? Another one? Where's it coming from? Hard to see because this fence. It's probably still inside. Where are you? What, really? What, does Judy have like zombie bait? Perfume or something? Like, what's going on? They're just like jumping everywhere to find her. Where is the screamer? Huh. Where is he? Where he be at? Yeah, it's kind of surreal that the game's gonna stop getting updated too, because we've gotten kind of used to it. We've been spoiled, I think, with like them giving us content and updates and stuff. It's been incredible. But, you know, they want to put all their cards into the third game, understandably now at this point. Polish that one as good as they possibly can. Again, that's going to be one of my most anticipated games, maybe of all time at this point. And again, I think like technically it'll probably be better than than this game, like in terms of like, you know, graphics and the technical abilities of the game and all that stuff. Maybe the size of it, but I don't think it'll be a better game overall than this one, because it's like I've grown such an attachment to this one and like spent so much time with this one that I'm just like you just can't top it. Like, it doesn't matter, the third game's actually better, I'm not gonna like it more than this one. Where's this damn screamer at? I swear I don't even see him. Let me get rid of this fool. There he is. Alright, now we gotta run. Oh hey, nothing good in there. Out the back. Go Judy, go Judy. Pop and weave. But we still got plenty of adventures in this game, guys. This community. Staying here on this channel. And I'm going to still put out episodes of this, because I still very much enjoy playing this game every time. Alright, job done. Let's go in here. So if we're gonna move somewhere, we're gonna need to take the cars we really want with us. If we end up moving now. Moving's always such a big project too, but we've done it so many times. It's like now I gotta build everything again. It's always a little tedious, but Arnold's camping trip. About their plans. How many people do we have in our community? Is it 10 now? 9? We have 10. Should I talk to the blood pumpers? See what they...
Okay, I'm coming to meet you.
I appreciate that.
They ask for weird favors. Oh boy. What is this? The free spirits. Like, I don't even know what map. I don't even remember which map we were on last before this one. I really don't. Was it? I think it was. Was it I think it was Providence Ridge, was it? I don't remember. I think it was that one. Because this is Meager Valley. Or was it Trumbull Valley? Maybe it was Trumbull Valley. I don't know. Good old Whitney Field down there. Let's go pay them. If it's just, let's just see what they want. Who knows? We'll get her healed up here. Water's good. Garden's good. Our numbers are very good across the board, really. Let's head over there. Yeah, Zeroween starting soon, guys. Again, September 20th, we're going to start it this year. We get a little earlier so we can get some more horror game action in. a lot earlier and just get those vibes going. Just give ourselves an extra buffer of a week and a half there to get a little more time to play some stuff that we want to play during that time before we get into like the holiday season. A lot of fun this summer. Again, thank you guys for checking out the content. I try to do as much as I can. I just sometimes don't always have the time to do all the content I want to do because, you know, I'm working and usually streaming if I'm not working, or if I'm doing something for the channels, I'm usually streaming, but I do try to create what I can. What car can we take here? I guess just, well, this one needs some gas. Let's refuel this bad boy. Having a good time. We played some fun stuff this summer for sure. Some Dreamcast stuff. A lot of PS5. Been loving the PS5. If you guys couldn't tell, been playing a lot of PS5 games this year. I adore that system so much. I think it's quickly becoming one of my all-time favorites. Gotta get over there. Just go see what they want. If it's a task we don't feel like doing, we will deny them. Go this way. Keep going.
We should be careful of plague zombies around here.
Oh shoot. I have a little off-roading. Ooh. That's right, this is the group that lives in this freaking our old house. What are they doing? Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, I thought he was gonna shoot at me. I was like, no. Better not. Judy will take you out.
Hey, pal. What's up?
Let's
What are they,
trade,
what do they have for trade? Nothing really. Who am I supposed to talk to? Ha? Mr. Haha? Where is Ha? Where'd he go?
How you doing?
Think you can shoot the legs off some Zeds for us? Makes them easier to catch? Sure.
That's great news. Good luck on this one.
Travel to Spoon and Cone to find zombies to dismember. We've done this before. Where do they want me to go? Back the way I was. Right into plague territory, of course. Right next to a plague heart. Oh, lovely. They're setting me up here. If things go sideways, I'm out of there. I am risking Judy's life to get them some zombie legs. Seems to be no other zombie games coming out at the moment either that I know of. Like, if you guys know of any coming out on console, let me know. I go get rid of him. Run them over. Timothy German Games. What's up, man? Thank you for the 31-month sub. You hear that, guys, on YouTube? Timothy German Games is sub now. For 31 months, he says, I hope everything is going well for me. Everything's... no complaints, man. No complaints. Hope everything is going well for you. And your projects that you've been working on. Things are going well. Very nice to hear it. Yeah, man, we vibing a bit tonight. Enjoying the old zombies. Rocking a classic here. A channel classic. Paying homage to my roots of my YouTube and Twitch right here with this one. As always. I gotta like shoot. I gotta like shoot these zombies.
Yeah, definitely locked.
Why is that not working? Okay, I guess I can't. I gotta do it inside the ice cream store?
I'm here and ready to go.
Yeah.
This almost
It
feels
says shoot the legs. That's what I was just trying to do. Do they have anything good in here? It's right next to a play cart. Not an ideal situation.
not exactly what I was hoping for.
There's like no zombies here though. Take that.
I think I'll take that.
We will. I'll hold off on that till we get what we need because I don't want to wait. Where are the zombies at? Okay, how goes the shooting them doesn't work? Shooting does not seem to work unless I gotta use a bigger gun. This ain't working. Their limbs remain intact. I need like a freaking... I think I need a shotgun. I know that will work for sure. I don't have one on me. Can't just shoot them off with this one. The better I can't wait to hear your reaction to your stuff I have in development right now. It's gotten every shot I needed for your intro now. Oh, nice. We'll be resuming editing tomorrow with the 8.5-hour film shoot time slot I did for literally a minute of footage. Damn. But you have all the shots you need for the intro. Now you just need to edit everything. A lot of work. Sounds like a lot of work. But you know what you're doing. I don't think this is gonna work unless I get a freaking shotgun. Oh well. We don't even have to do this.
Nearby, we can't really secure this place.
Where's my car? Do you know what you're doing? Yeah, sure you do. Sure you do. Right? I don't know what I'm doing right now in this game. I have no idea. Alright, let's just not do that mission. Cause screw that. I think we need a shotgun. I'm not gonna wake up all the zombies next to the plague heart. Alright. Supply drop. Should we just move? I feel like, alright, let me head back home. I don't want to move in the middle of the night, but I'm sure we'll all come to an agreement. Oh man. Sounds like you're really putting a lot of effort into that, and that's really good. Shows passion. Not like that's all like content needs really, is passion. Passion and someone who enjoys what they're doing, you know? Like to me, like quality never mattered when it comes to content, or like even some movies, like smaller movies can be way better than the big Hollywood budgets because like there's more heart in those. Saying. I know you're gonna have like decent quality. I know my shit's the lowest of the low quality. Cause I don't know what I'm doing. But I'm having fun. The passion is there. That's all you need. You bring that, I always tell you, bring that passion with what you're doing, the right people will be attracted to what you're doing. I feel like. I think maybe that's why I've gotten some great people on my channel that watch and follow me, people like yourself, because like I'm certainly passionate about what I do with games and music and everything, and I know it's not like amazing quality stuff, but I enjoy what I'm doing. Always have. So that's all you need. Here comes this feral to scream. Hello. He likes what we're doing. There we go. Get out of here. Judy's just attracting zombies everywhere she goes. Alright. Where are my sanctioned parking spots with this base? Do I only have 2? Damn. Alright, so we're gonna park. There's like a couple cars I don't want to lose. Oh, wait, what can I call back? Ultimate Edition vehicle delivery. Pizza Cat. Pizza Cat's back? I can call the Independence thing back. Okay. Let's move this car. Did I finish Astro Butt? Nope. I'm not even close. Maybe I think I'm around a third of the way through the game. I think I'm savoring it. You love to see passion. He's a passionate person. He is. Oh, you're speedrunning it. Yes, I speedrun every game. What are you talking about? Everything I do these are my speed runs. These are my speed runs. We're gonna take the wizard van. All right. What map am I gonna go to? I don't even know. I wanna. Let's see here. Let me use this.
That's all I have.
Judy. Let's control our. Well, I don't want to. Every time I go to Arnold, he has like a mission to do. I don't want to keep doing missions for him. It's just like every time, every episode, he's like, I got a mission. Like he needs to chill. Arya, Mo. Maybe. We'll take Reyna. Amazing. See, hey, you see this? You see these strats? I'm in the midst of a 6-year speed run of State of Decay 2. Alright, let's... Reyna she'll bring us into the promised land, alright. Let's move, guys. Let's just do it. Let's just... I've been talking about it for a little while. Let's just do it again. Get out of the camp. Freshen it up. Give ourselves a new home for Zeroine. So we have this parked here. And this parked there, because I don't want to lose this car. I don't want to lose the wizard van either, so... These cars should come with us. I'm going to drive the wizard van into the next area. Because that's what we're going to do. Although, can't you switch maps easier now? I think you can do it. I think you just have to drive out of the... Yeah, we just have to go like right down the street. Right down the street. It's a bit of a fixer-upper here. Those. Dun, 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 dun. Maybe alive with your heart on your sleeve. Why not? Why not? It's always right down the street. It is. It's right there. It's where we gotta go. I don't make the rules. Oop. Yeah, let's see which cars actually join our adventure here. Whoa. This van's a lot harder to turn than the other cars I've been driving. There you go. You allow people to wear their heart out? Sure. I certainly wear people's... I wear people out. I don't know about their heart, but I wear them out. Just being in the room with me for 5 minutes, I'll wear somebody out. Like, this guy. Can't take him anymore. Moving to a new town. Once we leave, we'll start a new life. Our base, outpost, and enclave relationships will be abandoned, but we will keep our resources, items, and parked vehicles ready to depart. I'm ready. I'm ready. Alright. Stick and dread. Now what map am I going to? Trumbull Valley. Where were we before? Was it this? Pterodactyl Park? No, I don't think... I think we were in Providence Ridge before. I think. I don't know. Cascade Hills. Or were we here? I don't remember. I mean, we've been to every map, but I just don't know like which one we were on before this one. Like Drucker County, we could go back to. Cabin Park Motel. Wheelhouse Truck Stop. Cascade Hills. Bridge Fort. Container Fort. Pterodactyl Park we haven't gotten before, have we? Yeah, we'll go back to Trumbull Valley. You're the victim of the zero wearing. Yeah, you're one of many. One of many. Let's go back. I guess we'll go Trumbull Valley. I don't know. I know we were there for a while when we were there. Let's go to... We gotta go to Pterodactyl Park, guys. Let's do it. Have I been to this base before? I think so. Like, I'm pretty sure we have had this base before. We've had most bases, at least the ones that house like a decent amount of people. Fort Marshall. Have we had that one? Tranquility Factory. I know we've had the Red Talon Daybreak FOB. That's a good base. Farmland Compound. Fort Marshall, maybe. I don't know. Let's just go to Pterodactyl Park for now. We'll go there. I know we've been here before, but back on this map. Sun should be rising soon.
At least the rent's cheap.
Alright, now we begin the strenuous Hey, have we had this one before? This is a lot smaller than I remember. It seems I don't know that we've had this one before. It's like a trailer park.
I have another task for you. Details forthcoming.
Oh, the wizard van made it. Yes, our cars made it. The ones we wanted anyways. Good. That's pretty good. We got like a lot of things that we can loot already, but we just want to start setting up our base right away. So what shall we do first? Let's clear this first of all. We got some fixing up to do. You stream Jack and Daxter tonight? The Precursor Legacy is your first time playing it. Have fun with the voice acting a lot in Jack and Daxter. Oh, very nice. I've heard nothing but good things about those games. I have not checked any of them out yet. But I have been playing a ton of platforms this year. Platformers. We have available beds. We need to fix them. 5 indoor beds. Let's fix the beds so we have some sleeping. 2 minutes. We have a lot of facilities, but we only have one big one. That's the problem. It's like, what can we put here? Probably would put a farm. Or we could do the solar array. Haven device is an option, but I don't think we need it on Dread too much.
It's time for us to talk about more than just survival.
Should we build a solar array?
We're gonna rebuild this world. We have to tackle big
It gives us silent base-wide power, and it's free, which is crazy. That means we don't have to spend materials on it. You're enjoying playing a platformer in 2024, yes. It's always a good year to play platformers. How many have I played this year? I've played... See, we did Ty the Tasmanian Tiger, we did Ratchet and Clank PS4, we did Jimmy Neutron Attack of the Twonkies on the GameCube, we've done Crash Bandicoot 4, we've done... Gosh, a lot of things so far. Donkey Kong 64, we've done Kraken Odyssey on the Switch, we've done... I'm just trying to think off the top of my head. What do we do on... I know there's more. We did Sly Cooper 2. Quite a bit of them. Yeah, no, I get you. Yeah, I've made it a point to play a lot of platformers this year. That was kind of like one of my things going into this year was, let me make it a platformer year. where I'm like pretty much always have one in rotation. Although I don't know if I'm gonna have one in rotation during Zeroween or not. I gotta find one that maybe I can play. That would give me those vibes, but I'm not sure. And you know, now we're playing the new Astrobot game. Did we play one on the Dreamcast? No. I think I played it. Oh, I played Crash Twinsanity as well. I played so I played 2 Crash games. Yeah. Like a lot of these games are ones I've never played too, so it's really cool. That's why I wanted to like do that this year, make sure I play some platformers. So I've been buying, you know, a bunch of them. Cooling down on them right now because I'm in the horror mindset, so I'm going to start buying horror games now for the next like month and a half. Mostly. Latrine, let me build that as well. We need more beds. Let's build more beds. So here I'm thinking solar array, so we don't have to get a power outpost, but we'd have to sacrifice the farm. We could put a garden on the roof. We could put 2 gardens actually if we really needed to. We can also clear this away. So we got some wiggle room here. Dorito, the magical world. No, I haven't seen that. It's like Donkey Kong Country Returns mixed with Crash Bandicoot. Oh. No, I haven't heard of that. Damn. This is another indie platformer. Good ones, hopefully. I really think the past couple years we're seeing a lot more platformers come out. Indie ones especially. But it's nice to see Astrobot come out with, have like another AAA one to salivate over. But yeah, you've seen a lot more indie ones coming out. I've seen like gameplay of like a few indie ones. It's a terrible name. It's a crazy name for a game, but I've heard crazier. I want to clear this out too, but I don't want to create too much noise yet, so we're going to take it slow here. Take it slow. We need to start getting outposts maybe next episode. We're going to throw in another game later a little bit. Probably one for just a little bit. Another similar stream to last night. A couple hours during this work week. It's a crazy work week, guys. It's insane. But right now the air quality is not good because there's so many wildfires over here right now, and I am not that far from one. There's a small chance that I could get evacuated at some point. So I got a warning on my phone today at work about it, saying prepare in case you need to be evacuated at some point. I'm like, oh my goodness, because the fire, there's huge wildfires throughout the state, and I'm near a couple of them. There's just a bunch of them. I mean, I can look outside, I see smoke. There's smoke. It looks like a freaking atomic bomb went off. There's so much smoke in the air. In the distance, you can see it. It's not even that far away. It's like right there. It's like clouds. It's really scary. Places have already been evacuated. Roads have been closed down. A lot of buildings have burned down in other areas, unfortunately. It's really sad to hear that. The poor people that had to have been evacuated in some towns. So I don't, it's very scary. I'm like, wow. So air quality's been bad. I work in a hot warehouse as it is, and then you put like the smoke on top of that. It's just bad. It's not good. So we're all kind of like struggling a little bit, I guess. Yeah, I think so, Tinny. I know the firefighters are doing awesome work. They're like, there was one really big fire that they had contained almost all the way. One of the ones that's a little further away from me, but they did a good job. The big one, one of the bad ones, kind of close to me, the one that's causing all the problems now, is very little contained. It's only like 5% contained. It's already burned like over thousands and thousands and thousands of acres. It's insane. It's so scary. And like I said, there's a bunch of fires. It's not just that one. There's another one over, like, you know, not even far away, and then there's another one. And I'm like, well, it's closing in on some neighborhoods. And if it comes down towards a, you know, a town or two over from us, I'm sure we're gonna get evacuated. Because, you know, they've called in the National Guard, so the National Guard is coming in. I hear helicopters flying over periodically throughout the night with water to dump over the fires. You just hear the helicopters going. I've never been, I mean, there's been wildfires out here since I moved out here, but nothing like this. This is crazy. At least that's been like near me anyways. It's actually really crazy. Like, I'm not, this isn't something I'm used to, because I haven't lived in a place that's been this dry in the summertime before. So it's wild. It's really wild. The firefighters, though, like, bless their souls for freaking going up against all this. Like, I'm sure they're out there. I mean, there's probably droves of them out there right now in the dead of night. We're trying to contain this thing. Just working like crazy. I just hope the firefighters are okay. Like, I really want them to be like safe about it, and just,
Hey, keeping busy?
I really hope they'll be all right. Yeah. Oh, thanks, Timothy. Yeah, I think, like I said, I like, it's no like immediate danger for my neighborhood or anything right now, but there's a small chance, you know. I just feel bad for the neighborhoods that have been evacuated and buildings that have burned down and stuff. I think one person's passed away so far, sadly. It was a civilian. Yeah, it's really sad. It's really sad. It's like scary because you can't, like, fire will do its thing, you know. You can only do so much. It's gonna keep doing its thing. What was I gonna do? I'm rambling here, but so yeah, we're just praying to be safe here. I was gonna build some stuff at my base. Oh yeah, let's clear this out too. We're all good right now. I mean, if things get like really dire, then obviously I will probably make a little video telling you guys like, oh, I'm getting like evacuated. I'm gonna grab whatever stuff I can and then get out, you know. I would probably have to leave a lot of stuff behind. But for anybody that might be in the midst of the wildfires too, please be safe. Like, a lot of people are wearing masks too now because of the smoke and everything. Like, it's not a bad idea. Luckily, my warehouse was a lot clearer today. Yesterday it was bad, but today it was pretty clean air in there, which is good. But the smoke outside, I mean, you can see it. Oh, it looks like big mushroom clouds. Like, it's crazy. Never seen anything like it before. All right. We need more beds too. All right, so I want to build. Well, first of all, I think we just need to build beds, but we can get them in an outpost too. So there's an outpost nearby, maybe, that we can like find. Let's just go scout from here real quick. Oh, thanks, Cindy. I appreciate that, man. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. I said I think everything will be okay, you know. It's just something to think about, you know. How crazy, some things are just completely out of our control, you know, in life. But everybody else, you guys all be safe too, anywhere you are in the world, because there's always something to worry about, isn't there? So I had to get used to earthquakes and now wildfires living out here, because those are things I never had experience with before, so it's kind of just, it's a different thing for me.
An outpost over there. Like,
yeah, I'm just gonna make a sleeping outpost. Like, geez, there's a million things to scout here. Holy crap.
Look at that. More survivors. Yay.
Yay. She didn't sound too excited about that. She was like disappointed.
Okay, nothing more to see
Okay,
here.
now we pick ourselves a home. Oh, they're all in the red? Oh, wait, no. This one isn't. Can that be? I need a house. These are all... Is this one... Perfect. This one's just out of the zone that I can claim it. Winter in the Midwest is actually extremely dangerous. You're just used to it. Oh, yeah. No, I mean, I can imagine. When I lived in extreme winter conditions, it was very dangerous. Like, blizzards are no joke. And just, I mean, not to mention the roads, traveling with ice and all that. The cold, the wind, the frost, the snow, I mean, all that. It's like, it's very, very bad. See, I like swapped the dangerous winters for earthquakes and fires. Both are bad. Earthquakes are scary, man. Like, when they happen, like, I kind of just like, I'm like, well, is this gonna be bad, you know? Like, you just don't know. Like, when you feel the rumbling, like, it's scary at first because you're like, you don't know how bad it's gonna be, and that's what makes it so scary. It could be like just a little rumble and nothing, which thankfully most of the time it is. Man, you just don't know. Foot of snow, unplowed at 4 in the morning in a front-wheel drive tiny sedan. Oh, you don't have 4-wheel drive?
Having a play card move in must really fuck up
Man,
property values.
that's impressive though. Dude, driving, I commend you. I've driven a car in snow with only 2-wheel drive, and it is awful. I'm lucky, like, for a lot of my time driving in the snow, I had a 4-wheel drive car, which really helps. Yeah, that is so hard to do, because if you hit any kind of patch of ice, it's so easy to lose control. Even in 4-wheel, it's hard to lose control, let alone a 2-wheel drive. I remember one time when I was driving a 2-wheel car, I was driving home from work. They had pretty much closed down most establishments in my town. Of course, not my work for some reason. So when they closed us, they finally closed us a little bit earlier that night. I was driving home in a blizzard, and I had this, you know, 2-wheel drive car or whatever. And I hit some ice, and I started to lose control. But instead of like, I don't know, it was like I didn't panic. It was weird. Like I just kind of like let go of the wheel, and then I knew there was a snowbank to my right, and I was like, I'm gonna let myself bounce off this snowbank, so I can kind of like slow my momentum down and then like regain control, and it worked. Like my car didn't get damaged really, and like I didn't get hurt at all. It was just like all right, let's just let it like take, because if you like fight it, that's when like you'll probably end up, you know, doing more damage, because you'll be like struggling to try and get control. I'm glad your wife has an all-wheel drive car. Oh good, yeah, that's good. I hope you do get one soon too, man. You tried to have like a used one. I had like a used one for a while, and it was great. I just felt a lot safer. It's just that state of mind, like you're just driving, because like hitting like black ice or something, which caused a bad accident for me a long time ago, when I was driving in the snow in the middle of a blizzard on my way to working an overnight. Again, this was an older car, so it had 2-wheel drive, but I'm like, I have to go to work because they didn't close this down for some reason. It's literally like a blizzard outside. Can't see out of your car, and I was going, this route I take takes me down this little street that goes downhill, and it's at the top of the hill. Guess what I hit? Black ice. So I went down this little hill, skidding. You know, obviously my brakes aren't gonna work because I'm on ice. Like, I was like, oh shit. You know, I kind of prepared for. I know I can't stop it from happening. Like, what's gonna happen? You know, I'm heading down this hill. I'm gonna crash. How bad is it gonna be? Basically, I braced myself. You know, I kind of put like my shoulder over to my side to kind of protect like this part of my head or something. So I slammed into the side of my car as I hit the guardrail. Below the guardrail, mind you, is a river. So I'm glad I didn't go through that in like down the hill into the river or tree that was down there. So I hit the guardrail. It was bent so bad, almost crashed right through it, and freaking I bounced off. My car was in bad shape. I was like hurting, and I didn't have a cell phone at the time because I just didn't get a cell phone until later in life. So I'm like out here in a blizzard with like a car in an accident. I'm in pain. And I like pull over to this empty like parking lot thing, and I like walk to a payphone in a blizzard after that. And I remember calling my dad. I'm like, yeah, I got in an accident. I need you to come get the car or something. And he came. My dad came and like helped me out. And I still went to work somehow. And my friend's like, why are you late? And I was like, oh, I got in an accident, man. It's crazy. That's my story for that, driving in snow. So I get you when you say it is dangerous with the snow. I completely understand, man. Just be safe with it, please. It is like I commend you for doing that, because I've had my, as you can see, my bad experiences with it. I still went to work. Yeah, I did. I did. I was like, man, I was in like pain because like I don't know what I did to my I think I got like a stiff neck for sure, and like shoulder pain or something. Luckily I didn't hit my head on anything. That's why I kind of braced myself and gave myself a bit of a buffer so I didn't hit my head like on the side of my window or anything. And I was like, they had to total my car too. Like that was the end of that car. Like there was no saving it after that. I'm like, well, God was watching over me there, because I could have been a lot worse. I could have got like seriously injured in that. I'm glad like no other cars were involved or anything. Like, what if there was a car like turning up that hill like at that moment? I would have slammed right into them with no chance of stopping. Like, I'm so glad there wasn't somebody else there, because there was like nobody on the road because it's a blizzard. But I'm like, why did my work need to be open that night, you know? And I'm the kind of guy that like never calls out hardly unless I'm like really sick. So like that's why I didn't like call out. I could have called out like I can't drive in this, but I was like, nope. Wait, the day I lost a lot? Oh, that accident? Oh yeah, that one from a couple years ago you're talking about, Garrett? With Jesse and I? Oh my gosh. That was the scariest accident in my life, actually. Scarier than the snow one. That was just being in the car, and that was just terrible.
We sure could use some help over here.
You're talking about the game. Oh, I thought you were talking about my other accident. Oh, I was like, no, the game. Yeah, I did lose a lot, man. Yeah, absolutely. I lost so much in this game a little while ago, but we're pushing on. We're pushing on. How long ago? How old was I during the one where we went downhill crashing? I don't know. I was young. It was like around 2000. 2009, 2010 maybe? Seems longer ago than that, but I think it was like sometime around there. Sometime around there. Alright, let's deposit this. Where is it? Actually, where is my supply? Oh, right here. Okay. Let's build. Yeah, man, accidents are scary. They're scary. Especially ones like that where you just have no control. It's just like you're just at the mercy. Oh, me too, me too. Like I feel lucky, honestly. But it's that doesn't mean that like being in a car gives me anxiety no matter what. No, it really does. It's scary, but I've been through, that's just the tip of the iceberg of things I've been through in my life over the past like 6-7 years. That is like just the tip. So I'm like, well, I've been through all this stuff and I'm still here. And I'm still mostly okay, right? So I think, I don't know. I don't know anymore. I'm here. I'm trying to enjoy life. That's all I know. I'm very lucky to have a lot of great things in my life right now, so. And great people. Am I going to build... I should definitely build an infirmary. Like, that would be a no-brainer right now. We need that. We need that. So we got some beds. We got a bathroom. Storage thing. Put in some mods. Again, you know, the process begins of us slowly building up our camp again. For a while, for that that snow accident going downhill, I couldn't even drive that road anymore. Like, I was scared to drive that road for a while. Like, even on like the nicest, sunniest of days with no troubles on the road, I would still be scared to go down there. But eventually I did start driving down there again, and I saw, you know, the bent railing of where my car hit, sitting there for a while. For years it was there. It's probably still there. I don't know. I don't know if they ever fixed the railing. But as a reminder of how much worse it could have been, you know. You made the realization you need to do all this stuff in your life right now. I can't wait any longer. You never know what could happen in life. Live life to the fullest. Yeah, man. Like I said, like, you want to just do the things that you enjoy in life for sure. Like, and don't wait to do certain things, you know. So there's some things that you can't do right away. Obviously, some things that take time, but there's also things that you can do like right now if you want to. So always do stuff that you enjoy. Most definitely. And don't let all the bad stuff overcome you. That's the thing. I think that's kind of like the best advice I can give people, because it's like I said, I've been through so much shit. Those accidents are just the very tip of the iceberg, and not even the worst stuff. Like, there's gonna be so much in life that's out of your control. Just if you let those bad things consume you, then it's going to wreck you. It's gonna wreck you. You know, you got to do whatever it takes to kind of keep yourself afloat, in a sense. You know, the little things can help so much. Relying on the people that can help you out can be the best thing too. I need to put this stuff away too. I don't even really know what I'm doing right now. That's why you're passionate. Had a midlife crisis. I think we're all gonna have those. I think everybody's gonna have one of those. But yeah, stick to your passions right now, man. Do your thing with those videos and your channel, man. That's what you gotta do. Because you'll enjoy it. So I said, I'm glad I started doing content. Big time. Put that away. Kind of just waiting for stuff to be built so I can upgrade some of this crap. We need more beds, so... Oh yeah, I was gonna go claim this other house, wasn't I? I never did it, because I've been yapping. Like an idiot. That's what happens. That's what happens. Story time. I always say these streams kind of double as podcasts at times.
I should probably take a break before I fall over.
Even if it's just me talking to myself like a complete idiot. Raina, you're... Get... There we go, I need that. Run, run, run!
I do not want to know what makes plague territory smell this bad. It's not dead yet.
Man. Fight these bastards off before we can get in. Alright, alright.
Almost out.
She doesn't have the best stamina. Any more? Nice chop there. She's got chops. Alright, this is the house I want to claim. Which is right here. So that way we can get ourselves a little outpost. Then we can upgrade this, I think. Can we? Oh, we can't. So we still need another... Damn, that sucks. We can't... Maybe we need to build another set of beds inside the base. Might need to do that. What I wanted to do, I was never able to answer the question. I feel like I know exactly what I want to do the rest of your life, and that is a good feeling. My feeling is that I feel like I'm running out of time. It's now or never. No, I mean, you got plenty of time, man. Plenty of time. Don't, like, feel like you have to rush it, but... Like, the thing is, if you know what you want to do right now, that's gonna be... That's big. Some people go a long time without knowing what they want to do, you know? I always had an idea, you know, I've always had this creative ambition, even at a young age. I always knew I wanted to be like a musician or some kind of person doing something creative, you know. And that hasn't changed. For a hot minute I wanted to be a professional soccer player, but injuries and just lack of opportunities didn't really allow that to ever happen. Not that I could have been pro, but I understand the game pretty damn well, and I can definitely hold my own in soccer, but I'll always be passionate about soccer. I love watching it. I love playing games of soccer. I love talking about it. But music was always my first passion, my first true passion. Most definitely. Soccer came a little bit after that, and then I'd say video game passion. I mean, I love video games growing up, of course. A lot of us did, but I don't think my passion really stemmed for it till later in life. A little bit later in life. And now, obviously, it's one of my top passions. As I say, it's good to have multiple passions. It really is. And it's good to always try to discover more, too, you know? Always try to discover something else you might be passionate about that you don't expect. Let's grab a few of those. Okay, we need... Alright, so that's good. Let's do... I don't think we need to upgrade that yet. Let's just put in this... that mod. Just take a couple minutes. Alright, we're gonna switch games soon, I think. We're just doing a little more work here. Hopefully you guys are enjoying our continued adventures here. What? That bounced right off of him. Right in the shoulder. There we go. He was like not bothered at all. But we will have Zeroween coming soon, guys, which means, yeah, we will do a couple episodes of this during Zeroween. So expect, you know, obviously to continue to see this game, as always, pop up on your feed. Look at that. Oh, we got a nice view of the mountain from here. This is awesome. We're real close. Freaking Mount Everest there. I really hope the third game is so big where they have like a mountain like this that you can actually like climb up. Like have a whole huge like Breath of the Wild size map. That'd be insane. I think it'd be really cool. Never felt truly respected. They've been looked at as a aloof character that will never truly provide for family. No, don't say that. I don't think that. It is a realistic. I mean, honestly, I think people that have that kind of ambition and passion is a good thing, you know? Like, people put so much stock into, you know, finding a 9-to-5 that provides tons of money, you know? And we all work regular jobs. Like, I work a regular job myself, too, but it's not my passion, you know? You have to, like, do something that you enjoy as well. Because like, I couldn't like just sit in an office job. Not that I've done an office job, but like if that was my life, just sitting in an office job, even if it was like making a good amount of money to like whatever, like I would be so unhappy, you know? I'm much more happier working my side job right now, or my job, and having time for all this, and maybe not, you know, making the most money, but I'm sustaining myself, and I can help provide things for my girlfriend if she needs it, you know, too. And she works a really good job with what she does. So I think we're both doing the best we can. I think the same thing goes for you, man. Just do the best you can, but enjoy it. Like freaking, who cares what people say, right? Everybody's gonna be different. But that's good, man. Inspire. Hopefully your channel will inspire people. I'm about to drop out, Josh. I'm about to drop out, man. I was just building my base up. I'm not really fighting too many Zeds right now. I'm just kind of building up my base. Just move. About to switch games. It's a moving day, so I kind of just been waiting for things to finish. Yeah, exactly. I said if you still need to work a normal job, but make time for your passions. That's exactly what I'm doing. It's like, yeah, I work a normal job, and you know what? I actually don't hate my job at all. I've said that before. Right now, my current job, I don't hate it. I don't like get stressed out from it. I don't dread going in. It doesn't leave me feeling stressed when I leave work either. It's a lot of like physical work sometimes, but it's like that's fine. It'll be like my gym for the day. But like I still have time to do this and to spend, you know, plenty of time with my girlfriend and still, you know, write songs and work on videos and all that and do YouTube and Twitch. So I have plenty of time still to divide to do that. And I said it's always a balance, but I'm happy where I'm at right now. I'm always looking to improve. Like I want to improve certain things in my life as always, but like you can't only do like so much at once. It's a grind though. It's a grind, man. But yeah, I just hope to continue building my Twitch and YouTube and all my stuff, my music and all that, and just sharing it and just see where it continues to go. If it continues to keep growing, then great. That's what I hope for, but you can't expect it either. Can't freaking expect it. Don't listen to my advice, guys. I don't know what I'm doing. Honestly, I really don't. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm not a YouTube veteran or anything. I'm a life veteran, I feel like, though, with my experiences. Alright, let's call it here. What's up, Multi Apples? How you doing, man? Timothy's like, I'm listening. Here's my advice. Yeah, eat Pizza Hut. That's good advice for everybody. Well, I appreciate you, Timothy. I really do. Appreciate everybody that comes these ways and puts up with me. All right. I hope everybody enjoyed more State of Decay 2 tonight. As we have moved into another area, we will continue to build up this base. We obviously need more beds. With the coming episodes, we will continue to, you know, restructure everything and do some looting to see what we can get in here. And get into Zeroween very soon, guys. I appreciate the support on this game. As always, my friends. I'll see y'all in the next episode. For sure.